Hello and welcome to my review of LEGO Set 75433, Jango Fett Starship, otherwise known as Jango Fett Slave 1, with 707 pieces and 3 minifigures. Young Boba Fett, Jango Fett, and Lama Su. This set has the tabs, no tape for some reason, even though it's a decently sized set. It's $70, so... They released another Boba Fett. They released a Boba Fett Starship a while back, but that set had less pieces somehow and was cheaper, though, as you'll see later, they're about the same size. This set has 6 bags, an instruction sheet, and a sticker sheet. Yeah. The build isn't that bad. It took me about like an hour and 10 minutes. So, take that as you will. Yeah. While building this set, it was quite painful because to sit down in a tiny chair and build the entire set hunched over. So, next time I'm build this set, I'm probably going to move positions. But mostly everything else will stay the same. The build is okay, it's pretty small. I think they fit 200 more pieces in than the other Boba Fett Starship by adding details and other features. For some reason, despite the small size of the ship, it comes with a carrying handle, which I think is unnecessary. Yeah. Other than that, there's not much to the build. It's a standard LEGO Star Wars set. It seems okay for price per piece, but... the other Boba Fett Starship was cheaper and is about the same size. Though this one does come with Lama Su, which is exclusive to this set. The Boba Fett is not exclusive. It came in the UCS Starship, or Jango Fett's UCS Starship, or as it's known in universe, the Slave 1. I don't know why they named it the UCS Starship. I guess it's to avoid using the term slave, despite that being the name of the ship. It comes with a little cart, and the Jango Fett is the same in the UCS one, except for the arm printing, which I guess they have to keep something exclusive to the UCS Jango Fett Starship, but whatever. You know? Here is the finished set and everything it includes. As you can see, it includes a cart. It has a little crate. There's nothing really in the crates. There's the Jango Fett Starship. The back is okay. You can open it up and place both Jango Fett and Boba in there, surprisingly. Boba somehow... I guess they have Boba stuff behind Jango. I think in the previous Boba Fett Starship, they had a place where you could have Boba Fett displayed upright. But I guess now they use that space so you can fit young Boba behind him. You know, you can move it around. You can swoosh it. It has stud shooters. It also has this other feature. On the back, there's a trapdoor where you can drop down seismic charges. Yeah. I try to do that, but I guess with one hand it's somewhat difficult. Yeah, you could see the drop. I think the cart can be used as a display stand, so you can pop the Jango Fett Starship upright, and you can use it to display the Starship like this. As you can see, it can be used to display it. It just holds it in place. Through the back, it has stud shooters, which, you know, are standard. Though they got rid of a swiveling turret that was on the other one in exchange for the stud shooters. I don't really see why they needed to do that, but I guess it's for playability. Here's the Lama Su. It has an exclusive head mold. I think the dress pieces were used. Yeah. Here's both Jango and Boba in it. The wings, I think, sometimes rotate, but it's very slow to rotate when you place it down. Yeah. Again, here's the Lama Su. I think the white on the dress piece is a bit off from the white on the torso, but I guess that's pretty standard. Here are all the minifigures. Again, with the Lama Su, with that exclusive head mold to the set. For some reason, they made Boba Fett's the hairpiece weird. He has 2 expressions, and they made his arms a different color for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's less accurate, and it generally looks worse. They also gave Jango Fett the wrong color jetpack. I think his jetpack should be the same color as like his helmet and torso armor. He also comes with his hair you can place on him. He has 2 expressions as well. And he has his 2 classic little pistols you can use for whatever you so desire. Here's Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Interceptor. Yeah. I believe this one comes with Nala Se, the other Kaminoan. It comes with R2Q5, I believe, which is Obi-Wan's astromech droid. His little astromech droid. I think R2Q5 dies to some buzz droids in episode 3. Or he gets his head chopped off. Here are the 2 next to each other. This one also, it comes with Obi-Wan Kenobi, of course. The Jango Fett Slave 1 is relatively small compared to it. I think the Starship's better with the UCS one. Here's the old Boba Fett's Slave 1. It also comes with a handle and about the same back. I think they put more pieces into like the play functions maybe, though I'm not sure. Yeah, here's both rotating up. I'm pretty sure, I don't know where the Boba Fett minifigure went though. It's the Book of Boba Fett, which I personally don't like the design of. It doesn't look as good. The green's too bright, or it just doesn't look as good. It looks too clean, per se. The Boba Fett one also came with a carbonite thing, and you could store the carbonite in there. That's instead where in the Jango Fett Starship you put the seismic charges to launch them. Yeah, see? Though the Boba Fett one only came with Boba Fett the Mandalorian with his spear. I don't think it came with Grogu, and it also came with a cart to display it. I don't think I have that. I've probably have that somewhere in my basement. You push on the little tab to launch the seismic charges as shown, and you can put Lama Su on the cart. I think it's the leader of the Kaminoans, the whole thing. They also changed Jango Fett's skin color to match the clones. Same with Boba Fett's. Here's the 2 things side by side. I don't see too many differences in terms of design. Maybe some cleaner angles approaching the ramp, though at this scale it doesn't really matter too much because at this point it's so short. I mean, you can't really fit a minifigure through the ramp. You sort of just have to deal with it, with how small it is. I don't know if this is necessarily good for $70, but it's probably on the cheaper end of Lego Star Wars sets nowadays. Well, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.